No, no, no. No need for any frivolous ceremony. Rise. Stand. Look at me. Yes, look at me. What do you see? Do you see your ruler? Your lover? A monster? Or do you see the Mad Queen? Is that not what they call me beyond the palace walls? Or perhaps even inside them too? I summoned you here because I tire of this darkness I have come to call my home, and I seek your light. I wish to bask in it, to be warmed by it, to be blinded by it if I must. Blind me, my love. I have no use for my eyes beyond seeing you. And if you are to be my final vision, then they will have served me well. I apologize, my little dove. Of course you don't understand. How would you? You spend all your time protecting my sister, and none of it listening to mindless gossip. Come, my love. Let me look at you. Take off that helmet, would you? Let me see your beautiful face. You say I'm looking at you as though you are not of this world. But my love, you're certainly not. You're a beautiful star, sent from the heavens that I may bask in your light. You are a blessed gift, for which I would thank the gods every passing moment. Were I not afraid to lose a second I could spend admiring you. Must I have a reason to tell you of my feelings? Or had you come to doubt that I had them at all? You are uncertain. Why? I see. Such gentleness has become uncharacteristic of me. You now know me as a warmonger, as the Mad Queen who leads soldiers to wars of conquest and empire. But my love for you has not wavered. I'm still your loyal hound. I'm still bound only by your leash. Do you not still return my affections? Why do I not call for you? I call for you every night. In my dreams, in my waking moments, I am forever calling your name. It is a grace I never neglect. An incantation for a summoning spell I never seem to get right. I call your name every night. I taste its bitterness, like a medicine I would die without. Every night, I feel how it burns my tongue and soothes my throat. And I am met with only silence. You have busied yourself with my sister's protection, and forgotten your queen. Your lover needs protection too. From whom? Why, from myself, my sweet. Don't you see, my love? A monster has come to possess me. They all look at me and bow their heads and shout their vows of loyalty. But I see my reflection, and I look nothing like the woman I thought myself to be. I'm soaked in blood, no matter how I scrub myself. I am ghastly and monstrous, and only you would tell me the truth. I am ruined, am I not? No. Little dove, how do you still look at me with such affection? How can you find it in your heart to speak with me with such kindness? How much blood have I spilled? And how many times have you cleaned my hands off it? How many times have you wept my repentance for me? Until I am returned to the world, as pure as the day I was born. But I never learn, do I? We both know what I am, my little dove. A last resort of a queen wrongfully placed on a throne she did not deserve. Granted the power to cut down all the innocents, from whom you, my beloved, would beg mercy. Well, that's certainly one way to silence me. All right. I shall cease my miserable lament. You've had strawberries today. Where did you get them? So the princess asked you to bring her a sweet treat, and the baker gave you a strawberry tart as a gift. Need I be worried? If I find out that blasted baker's been making eyes at you, you know I'll burn the bloody building down over us. It seems these strawberries were quite sweet. But were they quite as red as your cheeks, my little dove? Perhaps I may tease you, but you make it oh so much fun, my love. Perhaps if I were to kiss your cheeks, they would settle a little. Oh dear, it seems I have only worsened the situation. Whatever shall I do now? Ow. I see you haven't been neglecting your training. If you're to be throwing me onto my R's quite so, deftly. Alright. You've made your bloody point. The gods may have blessed me with a little dove, but you certainly have quite the sharp talons. I won't make any further attempts in your, knightly virtue. I know, my love. I know you have made your vows as a knight, and I would not dare encroach upon them. Come, my dear. Perhaps we could sit? No, I did not ask you to sit to prevent you from knocking me down again. I was just, being considerate. You're always on your feet, after all. Chasing after my sister and playing the bodyguard. is she alright then? I admit I haven't seen much of the princess of late. Too busy with the war. Or wars, rather. Still as energetic as usual then. I am gladdened, of course, but I worry, my love, about her and about you. This isn't about you being a good knight, my love. You are the best knight this kingdom has ever seen. I only wish you weren't so keen to fling yourself into danger. I'm always ready with the witty response, I say. Yes, I do like having you in my arms. Although I would hardly say I'm danger personified. You know I would never allow death to claim you, my dear. Yes, nor myself, no. I may be a wretched creature, with bloodied hands and a rusted heart, and a soul so shrouded in darkness, I often wonder if it remains at all. But I am yours. I often say I do not fear death, but I do. And death is a darkness in which I would no longer see your light. It is a purgatory I shall never be prepared to face. Why would I not imagine paradise instead? Oh, my love, my little dove. I'm a sinner through and through. You are my only blessing. In your absence I am unmade, and nothing remains of me but my sins. Tell me, my love, what can a woman be without her only virtue, but the culmination of her vices? You think this is only a dark night that would surely end. My sweet little dove, you are as optimistic as ever. It is not in my finest hour that I wish to be loved. Such is the easiest of matters, after all. It is when my mind is a thorned labyrinth of suffocating silhouettes and wandering wraiths that I plead for love. I seek it in the darkness, that it may light a beacon and guide me home. For the lover is a beacon, a shelter, a home. The lover is not simply a person, but rather a place, and even a state of being. I am the person who is loved, and in so being, everything about me is improved. Like a clock without gears, I had wandered the world, unsure of my own purpose. But in being loved, I have discovered what it means to tick and to talk, and perhaps even tell the time. Such is the magic of being loved. But to be loved in my darkest hour is a far greater demand than I can make of anyone. Why then do you offer me your love so willingly? Why do you impose such suffering upon yourself, when it would be so much easier to simply step away? It is a question that plagues my mind, until the sight of you silences my every doubt. One look into your eyes, shimmering with kindness and compassion, and my woes are simply gone. I do not mean to sadden you, my sweet. I know what you wish of me. You wish for me to withdraw our troops, to end the campaign. It seems so simple in your presence. Of course, that is what I must do. But when you are away from me, the demons in my mind awaken and render me an empty husk of the woman you love. Their whispers of vengeance and conquest are incessant, and only you can silence them. You bear my soul in your blessed hands. Only when you are by my side can I reclaim it, and yet it slips from my grasp. It yearns to be with you, just as I do, my little dove. Of course, my love, you're right. We shouldn't dwell on such sorrowful matters, especially not when our moments together are quite so rare. If there is anything left of me, your presence can purify it. Come, my little dove. Let me hold you. Let me feel your warmth seep into my frigid heart. Let me taste your honeyed lips. Let me bask in your light, for as long as you would willingly offer it.